Hey guys, welcome back. Today, straighten you up here. Today, I'm going to do a video of old faves or forgottens, things like that. Things I have not used in forever, and I pulled out, um, here's like a stack. I'm going to lose my mascara, it's rolling. But like, here's a stack of stuff. There's more stuff. But yeah, just rummaged through, and I was thinking about last night, like, I could do a video of like long lost forgotten or something like that. So for primer, I'm using Smashbox, and yes, this has had a lot of love, but it's been crammed up in the back of my vanity, and I'm hoping she's still good because like I said, it's been back there for a while. When this primer came out, it was everywhere. Do you guys remember that? Everywhere. So still smells really good. Okay, so primer's on. Guys, I have been taking better care of my skin. I've tried to like make promises to myself. One, get up a little bit earlier so I can do my makeup in the mornings. Two, at night, take care of my skin. I've been doing mask. I've been doing my retinol. I've been doing my hyaluronic acid during the day. Today I have on though this Volition Snow Mushroom Water Serum because it has just been sitting here forever, and it's a full container, so I've been kind of alternating that one as well. I'm gonna give this a shake because again, it's been sitting. This used to be one of my favorite foundations. This is the Tarte Maracuja, the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and pulled out another old fave, the Real Technique Sponge. So this is kind of like going back. We're going back. I don't think I pulled out a concealer because I don't really have like a old favorite concealer. I mean, I kind of do. That's probably going to be the one I'm going to use. This is full coverage, so I'm just kind of lightly dabbing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't do full coverage. If I need more, I can add more. But if I put on too much, I'm not going to like it. Then with my damp sponge, and I do leave it pretty damp, I'm going to move it around and manipulate it. So how have you guys been? I have a small haul coming up for you guys next. Or the haul might actually go up before this. I don't know yet. And I'm also going to work on what I eat in a day. I got to see if the videos will do because my kitchen is so dark. The video is like really dark. So I'm going to see if I can lighten up the video a little bit in my phone editor. If not, it's just going to be dark. I don't know what else to tell you. But there we go. That was perfect. That was like a really good pea size. That is perfect for me. You guys know, if you want full coverage, do full coverage. I don't like full coverage. So there we go. That's all I needed. And that is what I'm looking like so far. Beautiful. It is. I love this. Okay, so for concealer, this is Rimmel Match. I have used this forever. I think I actually have another one over there. Oh, I saw another primer I could have used, the Professional. That one's been around for a good time. And I already had a little bit like squeezed out in the brush, so I'm just going to use that and not squeeze out anymore. Tuck you back where you were. But yes, what I eat in a day, guys, I've been doing so good. Today is Thursday. I have not had any sweets. Now, guys, that's my downfall. Like really fatty foods like pizza, cheeseburgers, you know, the bad stuff, all the bad stuff. And and sweets. I could eat sweets all day long. It would not bother me a bit. I love sweets. I've not had anything sweet since Saturday, and that's my hubby and I just took off and we went to the outlets. And the Lindt store in there, the little Lindt chocolate store, had gelato. Now, it wasn't like traditional gelato. It was like a soft serve gelato. It was still good. And I just had a small cup. I did track that. I wiped out my weeklies on that Saturday. We went to Carrabba's and I just wiped them out because my week starts over on Monday. And I just went ahead and wiped them out and had a very good day. This is the powder I'm going to use is the Rimmel Stay Matte. Now, guys, this used to be all over the place too. I'm going to swish my brush around, and as you can see, this is still pretty full, and I can still actually lightly see the embossing in it. So she has just been sitting in my dresser, and with a big e.l.f. brush, just going to lightly tap around. But yes, I've lost right about 6 pounds when I weighed this morning. I wasn't going to weigh this morning, but something was telling me, like, go weigh, because I think you've probably lost a little bit more, because when I weighed Monday, which is my weigh day, I lost 2.5 pounds in the first week. And I'm still mid-second week. I've lost a total of 6 pounds. So, guys, anybody that tells you Weight Watchers or Healthy doesn't work, it does work. Like I said before, you just gotta be consistent, and that's my problem. I lose my motivation, and I just go back to my old habits. And that's the cycle of like lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight that so many people have, including myself. So, you know, I'm trying hard this time. I really am. I'm going to try harder, and I'm going to try to keep myself motivated and accountable with talking to you guys. Next up, this used to be one of my favorite bronzers, the Milani Bronzer Afterglow, or All Over Glow. It had 2 sides. I just swirl them together. You know me, I just swirl together. I'm not going to do my cream contour today, which I've really been loving, actually. So that's just a really pretty bronzer, and it has two tones, so you can kind of, you know, customize, but I just swirl them together and tappity tap. And then we're just going to do a little around it here. I'm going to go ahead and grab. Now, if I had it, but I don't have it, the eyeshadow primer I would be using would be the e.l.f. It used to be $2. It looked like a little tube with a wand. I used that forever. And I think it used to be $1 back when it first came out. Then it went to $2. And now I think they don't have that primer anymore. I've not been on the e.l.f. website in a long time, but I don't remember seeing it. So I'm just using my Ulta for right now. That's the only thing I don't really have as far as like an oldie but goodie, I guess you could call this, or a forgotten faves, or, you know. These used to be like staples in my everyday routine, or just forgotten ones that I have had and just kind of totally forgotten about and didn't use. All right, I'm going to grab my Milani one more time. And my big fluffy brush, just run it through my switch. So if there's any color from yesterday, getting that out of there. And I'm just going to tap this all over. My hubby said, you cleaned the top of your desk off, and he meant my makeup desk. I said, yeah. I said, I cleaned it off a little bit. He said, I can tell, because there was makeup everywhere and just stuff, because I had been going through stuff in my closet. So there's stuff all over the top of this dresser where I've been kind of organizing. There's a big trash bag, in my craft room where I've been like throwing things away. There's stuff all over back here. I'm getting ready to go back through some more of that today. I went through all my purses. I put a couple on Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, I went through all my purses, reorganized, straightened those back up. And put two of my coaches. There were older coaches that I had thrifted, and put them on Facebook Marketplace. Time to take a couple out, so I can put a couple in. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using, guys, this is, like I said, throwback. Too Faced I Want Candy. Now, this was given to me by a good friend, Miss Courtney, who used to be on YouTube. She hasn't been in a while. She works in an ER, so she just kind of doesn't really have time anymore. But yeah, who remembers this one with Candy Johnson? This in North Carolina coming out of me. So this is what it looked like. It looked like a candy tin. It's actual metal. Kudos for her on this packaging. I have not used this in forever, and I think I'm going to stay over here to these pinky kind of tones because I've been doing a lot of these peachy tones in the last couple days. So I think I'm going to go into Cream Puff, of course, just a good neutral shade to kind of get things going. Oh, those ones in there I could have set with, and I wasn't even thinking about it. You have banana cream pie, ice cream, and whipped cream. And I'm just going to pat this and then blend. Just to get a little bit of color started. You can barely see it, but that's okay. That's okay. Again, I'm just going to pat this and start to blend and bring it in a little bit. Switching brushes, guys. Switching to my 433. It's my favorite brush. I'm going to have to order me some more. Because if Morphe stops making these, I'm going to go, I'll go insane. I am going to go into, I think I'm going to use Raspberry Cocoa and go a little bit more rosy today. So that is Raspberry Cocoa, and I'm just loading up here. Tappy, tap, tap. And then gently start to swoop this over. And I'm following my crease, but I'm going above. For all my ladies with hooded eyes, I'm going right above that crease line. I'm following the crease line, but I'm going right above it. And then taking it down to the crease. And almost all the way in to right about here. I should put on some lip balm. And you can feel like that eye socket. You can feel the bone right there. The shape of your eye socket structure. You can kind of feel that and follow it with a brush. Because everybody's eyes are shaped different. No one technique works for everybody. You just got to kind of play with the shadows, play with brushes, see which ones work best for you. And just, I mean, it washes off. So I got really dark. It washes off. So just put it on. If you don't like it, take it off, tweak it, take it off. And that side got kind of dark, so I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush right here. And I'm taking it in, not out, because I don't want that to go out any further than it already is. And I'm just softening that up. See how that just softened up? Okay, pretty much done with that. I might deepen that up just a hair bit more. And I have a hot chocolate color, this dark brown. This is the Jeffrey brush. I always use the Jeffrey 6. The other palette I had pulled out that I might have used was the Emily Noel Wants palette. One of my favorite palettes. Still have it. Never get rid of it. Not until it is absolutely like just done. I mean, I can still use that palette and it's fine. And I don't know how old it is, but it's still one of my absolute favorite palettes. Now this color I am keeping in the crease. And I'm just going lightly. Okay, just lightly. Now, for the colors, the shimmers. These three are calling my name. Sugar Plum is a very light purpley. I think that's the one. I think the Sugar Plum. I do pinks all the time. Purple's my favorite color. Purple and like aqua teals, light greens, things like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And I will come back and blend my crease because I know it gets up on my crease. I know it does when I do it like this. So I go back and blend that out. Okay, and I'm going to grab a small eyeshadow brush and I'm cleaning it off really good because I know it's got blue on it. I did a really pretty blue look with some Sydney Grace. And that is probably already up, so I'll leave it up above somewhere. So I'm going to come back in with a Frosted Pink, which is this one. And let's see what we get here. Pretty, very pretty. Very frosty. Just something, because I'm really not going anywhere today. I'm staying home. I have errands at home to do. I have like my own honey-do list, but it's for myself. Pretty. I do want to deepen up that outer V just a hair, and there is a little bit of black. So I'm hoping this black shade, I'm not getting ready to screw this up. So this is that tiny little elf detailer. Just right out here at the corner. And I'm going to swoop that in just like that. And just kind of blend it. Almost like a wing, but very smoked out. Well, I've got that black. I'm going to grab my little liner brush. I done lost my other green one. It's here somewhere. I had just found it. And then, oh, there it is. I know I have this one. I was going to say I found it and then I lost it. My thing is there's no mirror because this is metal. Yes. Perfection. Perfection. Okay. And same little brush. I'm going to go into whipped cream. You guys know I hardly ever do a highlight on my brow. Sometimes I will take, like when I'm putting on my highlighter, and just lightly touch over. that too much? Was that too much? That's why I don't highlight my brows. I feel like it's too much sometimes. So I'm just going to clean off the brush. And give that a quick blend. There, that's better. That's so much better. So much better. So there is Miss Candy. She will need to go back in her drawer, so I'm just going to set her back there for a moment. I did pull out the Stila. These were all the rage. What were these called? Glitter and glow highlighting illuminators. And this is the perfect color. So I picked good. Doesn't, it's about the same exact color, so it's not really showing up like fantastic. It definitely is putting some, and I have used the crap out of this one. I mean, I used the crap out of this one. There we go. Get a little bit more on the, doe foot. I think it's about time to, declutter this one. Because she is pretty much empty. I did use like the bejesus out of this. That was one of my favorites, but I think it's about time to declutter her. For blush, BH Cosmetics. Everybody say, what are you saying? BH Cosmetics. This is a 12 pan blush palette. And since I am staying kind of very pinky today, this guy down here is looking good. Maybe mixed with a little bit of this guy, but let's try this one on its own first. It might be too light. No, that looks good. That's good. And BH Cosmetics is still going, guys. They're still rocking out product. Cute. So there's my BH. It goes back in this drawer right here so I can put it back where she goes. I'm trying not to knock over the Dremel. Well, maybe I can put it back where it goes. Maybe not. Like I said, I've got to redo these drawers. Highlighter, Makeup Revolution, the Baked Tarts. Guys. These have been sitting in the back of my highlight drawer. I think I have two or three. Two, I think. This one is beautiful. She's still domed up. She's barely been touched. And look at that. You know, we scrambled about all this new stuff when it comes out. And the stuff that we have is just perfectly perfect, you know. Now, I want to show you what I'm talking about when I say I have been lacking on my skincare. And I don't know if you guys, and it might just be where I'm getting older. Can you see all this texture that has come up on my, it's very textured now. And it used to not be that way. So I don't know what that is. If it's just I was ignoring my skincare, if my skin is changing with age, I really don't know. But I have been trying to do better on my skincare. I'm just going to grab my e.l.f. Brow Wow, and that is not one of my throwbacks, but it's I would be using the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. It was double-ended. That would have been the one I was using if I was throwing it back, you know, several years ago. So mascara, I don't have any of my old mascaras I used to use, but here, this is a trial size. This is the Urban Decay Perversion. I used to love this stuff. And this has been in my drawer forever. It has been sealed, so I'm hoping it is still good. It might be dried up from Hades, but we're getting ready to find out. This is almost a Throwback Thursday, except this is probably not going to go up till next week. But we will call it Throwback Thursday just for right now. Yeah, she's still good. And I remember this big fat brush. Lord have mercy, this big fat brush. Oh, what was that one mascara I loved, but I hated the brush? So I took the brush off of another mascara. It was Size Queen by, I think it was Too Faced or Queen Sized. Oh, I love that stuff. But the brush was humongous and I couldn't get my lower lashes. So I took a brush that I loved from another mascara and I made a Frankenmascara out of it. And then I absolutely loved it. Okay, we're getting down to the end, folks. I know this has been a hot minute. These were one of my favorites. These and these. Let me pull this one out if I can get a hold of it. Knocking stuff over. You know it's not a video for me if I don't knock something over. These two, and I still have 5 of these, 5 colors of these. The Revlon Ultra HD Matte Color. These were the packaging. I still have 5 of them. And the Hard Candy Plumping Serum. I kept these in my purse at like all times. And actually, those are really good colors. So we might just mix these two. This might be too pinky. That is a little pink. So I'm just going to blot that on my top lip. Try to get back in there without like rattling you around too much. See, look, I have skincare up here that's still in the box. Still in the box. That's from one of the Boxycharms. And so then I'm going to go over with the gloss a little bit. Oh, so good. These are so good. And these do tingle a little bit. I don't know if they still make these or not. Like I said, I've had these for a long time. They still work. They don't smell funky. Still works perfectly fine for me. So did the HD. It still had a really good flavor, good smell. And there we go, guys. That is it. That is my throwback look with some oldies but goodies that have kind of been forgotten. Let me know some of your old favorites that kind of you used to use, but you haven't used in a long time. Let me know those down below. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one.